Welcome back, fellow gamers, to another exciting episode of Subsistence. I'm RazerEdge, and if you remember last time, we said hello to our new neighbor. He's probably not going to be very happy about the way we said hello, so most likely he's going to end up coming after us as soon as the sun comes up. I did a little bit of grinding off camera to get prepped, so I've got a little bit of materials to go ahead and start with, and what we're going to do, we're going to make a couple of those. I want to do 2 of those. And let's see what we have after that. Okay, while that's crafting up, I am hoping I make it through the night. I was not very successful at hunting things, but I did manage to get a little more resources. Got a bunch more nails, got some more circuit boards, a little bit more of the mining nodes. Okay, so we've got a few to start with. So I'm going to have to make these trips up here kind of quick because it is too cold for me to be out here. But since I'm standing right over where the fire's at, it actually is nice and toasty. What is that? Is that iron? Is that scrap? Oh, that is scrap. Okay, well, we're going to go grab that. And, we'll just throw all caution to the wind. I mean, I can't really see anything, and I'm just going on a hope and a prayer on that one. Okay, so this wall's going to go here. This one's going to go here. Oh. There we go. Alright, sun's starting to come up, so let's get that there. I'm going to put that there. Let's see. Okay, that's gonna leave me blind right there, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. It's gonna be the same thing on this side. What is that? My word, is that more scrap metal? I think it is. And of course, it's being controlled by a bear. Hello, Mr. Bear. Hopefully it's too early in the morning for you to be completely aware of what's going on around you. Ooh, you stopped. Okay, so it's sneaky, 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 sneaky. And run. Oh, I have a love-hate relationship with the bears and the wolves in this game. I hate them and they love the taste of me. Alright, so still got some more materials, so we're going to go ahead and make one wall for there. You know what we're going to do? We're going to look at this and we're going to move this one. And I know this is probably going to come back to bite me in the rump, but okay, Sarah, Sarah. And while I'm sitting here crafting, I wanted to bring up something that I came across today. When you're, a lot of the content creators stream, and when they stream, they're really putting themselves out there. They're providing a product, a source of entertainment for people, and they're not, there are some that are able to support themselves, and that's their full-time job. Then again, there's some of us like myself who don't do this for a full-time job. We do this because we enjoy it. And I'm hearing more and more about moderators having to kick people out of streams because they just don't know how to act. In fact, I managed to get kicked out of a stream because of my name being what it is, and somebody with a name close to mine had been just a real you-know-what, and just made everybody miserable. Guys, most of us are adults. If you're a kid, you shouldn't be acting that way anyway. But as an adult, you definitely shouldn't be acting like, oh, hello. Okay, I will go on my sermon here in a minute. I need a weapon. Oh, Molotov. Okay, so they got the new Molotovs in the game. That's awesome. I don't have one, but he has one. Where are you at? Oh, ouch. Okay, bandage. Yep. Bandage up. Okay, one down. Oh, man, and grenades too. Really, guys? I just got this base in ship shape. Haha! Oh man, I will never have another shot as good as that one. Oh man. So, sorry about that. Sorry about getting so quiet. Oh look, free arrow. Thank you, hunters. Oh look, more free arrows. You guys are the best. You tried burning my base down around me, but that's okay, because you left me a parting gift. Alright, now where did I leave them? Okay, here's one. Here's your bag. What did you bring me? Weapon parts are always needed. Oh, wow, man, they weren't sparing any expense when it came to coming and thanking me for coming over the other day. Jeez Louise. Man, okay. Whew. But anyway, you know, be nice. If you're not entertained by what we're doing, if you're bored, or if you maybe don't like the game we're playing, find another stream. Look at another video. There are people who watch these videos or watch these streams who do enjoy the service that we're providing, the entertainment that we give them. And by just... And I'm seriously, I'm trying to watch my language on this one. Basically, you make everybody else miserable. And then you have situations like where I get kicked out of a stream just because I have a similar name. And I'm sure it's happened to others too. Fortunately, I didn't make a big deal about it. Because it's not that big of a deal. And the content creator contacted me afterwards and apologized and explained the situation, and it's fine. You know, the moderators are there looking out for the content creator because he can't keep an eye, or she can't keep an eye on the chat 100% of the time. So we have moderators to do that. And these moderators make sure that everybody has a good time. And everybody follows the simple rules that we lay out. That being said, enough of me being on my soapbox about that one. We'll get back to the game. Alright, so, yeah, before I do anything else, I'm going to have to repair. And I don't think I have enough wood to do that. But we're going to do what we can, because these guys really did a number on the base. Oh, man, they almost got this one out completely. Oh yes, I can't wait until I'm able to make my own Molotov cocktails. Wow. Jeez. They were not happy that I stopped and said hi to them. At all. Yeah, we're gonna have to go farming for wood. Dagnabbit. As much as I didn't want to do that today, thinking that, you know, I pre-farmed a lot of it. We should be good. Nope. Nope, not even close. Alright, so we're gonna put that back. We're gonna grab our shotgun. Switch these around. We're gonna put you back in there. Just eat you up. We're not gonna put you guys in there. Go ahead and cook you up real quick. Okay, put you in here. Put you right here. Oh, that's a full stack. Okay, so I'm gonna have to reorganize just a bit. I'm not sure. I might have to start making more chests. That's just all it's gonna have to be. Let's go ahead and just make another fuel brick real quick. Now the fuel bricks used to cost 100 plant fiber in order to make them, and he adjusted that down to 10, and that was awesome. That's like the bee's knees right there. Alright, you're done. I didn't burn you. I know, I just wasted that fuel brick, but it is what it is. I don't want that. I don't want it burning out. So. I really don't like wolves this close, so we're gonna just make sure that doesn't happen. So I have a bad. I mean, you've seen it. I have a bad habit of not really paying a whole lot of attention, or I get distracted by something else and I forget that the wolf or the bear is just right there, and next thing you know, I'm in his belly and respawning. So we're gonna go out here, we're gonna gather some more wood. Probably gonna end up making mass storage first. That way we can hold over 100 mass, and then once our mass rebuilds, we'll build the mass recycler. Although I may want to do that the other way around. I'm not sure yet. No, I'll build the mass storage first. Always something to do in this game. And once those hunters come in, that task list multiplies exponentially. Like, we got almost the whole second floor built with what I had grinded out off camera, and then I've got to come over here and grind out more just so I can repair what the hunters messed up. They have absolutely no respect whatsoever. I'm gonna have to speak to them about that strongly. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. Goodbye, Mr. Rabbit. Oh, there's a chest there, and there's a wolf there, so I guess I'm just gonna be taking me out a wolf. Oh yeah, he's a level 4 wolf, absolutely. Nope, cannot have a level 4 wolf running around. Not happening. On the bright side, we're getting fat, which we can make into biofuel, which will continue to fuel our generators, which will help us build bigger, better, stronger. Man, look at all the plant fiber. Holy moly. Well, we are definitely not hurting for plant fiber, that is for sure. There's another one down here. Man. That's what I call cordage for days. Okay, let's, man, look at 2 bear. Oh, a wolf, too. Come on, get that. Let's go. Look, guys, all I wanted to do was wash my hands. Okay, is that too much to ask? I mean, come on. Cleanliness. It's everybody's responsibility. Back to the wood chopping. Still gotta make repairs. I need to put a ceiling with a stairwell on top of that because we need to be able to put our plants where they can get sunlight so they can continue to grow, so we can continue to have food. I'm telling you, it just never ends. And that is just fine by me. Is that a crate over there? Or is that a crate? I think that's a crate. That is a crate. Come to Papa. What do you got for me? Not bad. Okay. Back to the tree chopper. You'd almost think this entire game was about nothing but chopping trees. It's kind of funny. Like, taking out the hunters and all that other stuff is just incidental to the actual chopping of trees. Oh, seriously, I love this game. I don't care if I have to sit here and chop trees every single time I go out. It doesn't bother me one bit. It's just a small part of the game. Well, towards the later part of the game, it becomes significantly less necessary. If I had my rifle, you would be on the dinner table. Now, right now, we're still trying to build our base. We need to get enough materials to get us set up for that late game stage. Now, one of the things that I have never done in this game, and I am so looking forward to, is I have never made a BCU cracker or used one. And what a BCU cracker is it's an explosive device. Now, I don't remember if you saw it when we went into the first hunter's base. They actually have a BCU, so they're set up like a player. And as long as that BCU is there, they will continue to respawn there every night, no matter how many times you kill them. Well, in our case, how we have a small cluster going already, and I have a bad feeling that it's going to continue, and all the bases are going to be right there, which is going to make looting them very, very difficult on us. We can wipe out that base by using a BCU cracker. Now, from what I've heard, once you use it, it leads to a lot of excitement. And potentially a lot of you dying over and over. So I am definitely looking forward to actually making one and using it on one of the 100 bases. But that again, that's not going to be till late game, so it's going to be a while before we get there. patience is always rewarded. Or at least that's the lie I like to tell myself. Right now I'm chomping at the bits to make a workbench so I can start getting prepped for the recurve bow and for the double barrel shotgun. And that double barrel shotgun is the one that I'm really looking forward to. I am itching to test it out. But we will get there in due time. Until then, we have 2 hunters over there, 200 bases to play with as needed. And I think if I can get enough ammo built up today, well, no, I need a workbench so I can make a grenade, because hacking that door down is ridiculously long in single player. In multiplayer, it's not too bad because you can all hack on it at the same time, and that brings the hit points on the door down that much faster. But in single player, it's just like, oh my god. You know, for anybody who caught my stream while I was doing that, it was mind-numbingly painful. So I am going to try to push to get the workbench as fast as possible. Man, oh man, the scrap and the fiber is just ridiculous. Crate right over here. And today is a good loot. Oh, there's a wolf. Okay, Mr. Wolf. No biting me. No, sir. No, sir. Let's go. Run up here. Oh, Lord. Go away now, Mr. Oh, he was a level 3 too. That would have hurt. Okay, well, we've moved him away from the crate. That's a bonus. I did not see him. That was a ninja wolf. Okay, it's well, maybe not necessarily rare, but they're in this game. They've been trained in the art of stealth. They will get you when you least expect it. You'll just be wandering along, minding your own business, like, oh look, here's a crate, and then boom, all of a sudden there's a wolf. I'm just hoping that the wolves aren't teaming up with the bears and training them in the ways of the ninja. Because that would spell disaster for me. Now, see, here the bears are teaming up. 100 base there, 100 base there. Very nice. Second base hasn't been around long enough to get the door up, so I'm not worried about him. But, oh, you know what? Probably go get his ash. Oh no. Okay, which base do you belong to? Do you belong to that one, or do you belong to that one? Well, you're not fishing, so you belong to that one. So we got attacked from that base over there. Oh my. What is that up there? Fair? No, that's fair. Alright, well. I'm not gonna jack with that hunter. Really not armed for it right now. Maybe if I had a few more arrows, would be one thing. Okay, back to what I was actually supposed to be doing instead of all the looting that I've been doing. Okay, I want to take that tree. Just when I start trying to do what I was originally setting out to do, you put another crate there. You know I can't resist crates. I can't resist them. They're like shinies. And I gotta get the shiny. You know, I'm like a cat with a laser pointer. That's what it's closer to. Okay, Mr. Wolf, I'm chasing you. Haha. I got your blueberries. There's nothing you can do about it. See? I'm back home now. But go away. Good wolf. Alright, I gotta get this stuff on to cook. before it goes bad. Man, I didn't realize how low we were. Okay. Throw this in to be rendered. Just top you off. Last one in here. Let's start. Take you out. Okay. Oh, I had an extra shotgun shell and I didn't realize it. Shows you how much I pay attention to what's actually being looted. I'm just in that grab it and go mentality. Okay, so I'm doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and craft 2 fuel bricks. So I can put that back in there because I've got enough cordage for right now. That should be okay. Remember to take the dash out of here, put it back in here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Why not grab along? Let's go check on our plants. Ooh, only 40% on the light. That's not good. Gonna have to move those somewhere. And I don't know if that's a product of because I have the walls up or if it's because the sun is at the wrong angle. But I am definitely gonna have to do something about that. Alright. Those guys up. Let's get them here. We're going to eat you. Yeah, I can't eat you yet. That's fine. Take these 2 fuel bricks. We're going to put them right here. You do not go here. You. We're going to go right there. Not going to turn the generator on just yet. We'll do that when we head back into the base for the evening. That way we can get that mass storage built and we'll give it all day to wind up. And I know I saw a little rabbit over there. I'm not going to hunt that because right now I've still got that and I'm full on proteins, so that would end up just being wasted. And while I could use it as recycling for mass, I'd rather just let it sit until I actually needed the proteins because I got plenty of stuff that I could end up recycling, like the circuit boards. And I got those coming out my wazoo. No, Mr. Bear, I do not want to play with you today. No, sir. I just can't. I can't help myself. It's a compulsion. It's like an addiction. You know, I see a plant fiber, I gotta pick plant fiber up. I see a crate, I gotta get a crate. If I see a tree, I just gotta chop it and watch it dance because it fills me with glee. Speaking of shinies, there's another one waiting just for me. Make sure there's no ninjas around this one. Potassium. Great first potassium here. I swear I hear, like, footsteps. Why I keep hearing footsteps. It's messing me up. I keep thinking that there's a wolf or a bear that's sneaking up on me, or even a hunter for that matter. That's pretty odd that I haven't seen any roads. But I haven't ventured too terribly far away from where my base is at either, so that may be the reason why I haven't seen it. That's a crate off the distance right there. Me and shinies. It's gonna be the death of me. I know it is. Nope, that's just scrap fire. That's fine. I mean, we can always use you. Oh, is it? Okay, it's starting to get dark, and I don't want to push my luck too much. Especially with the wolf right there. You are safe today, Mr. Plant Fiber. I do not feel like tangling with the wolf. Yeah. Now I'm watching you. Oh, but there is a crate right here. Oh, man. I guess that's a parting gift for the end of the day. Oh, and another one right here. Man. I know, this is going to be an absolute waste of an arrow, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Oh, got him, yes. Oh, man, my aim has been on it today. Now, supposedly, we should be able to harvest these in the water now. He fixed that in a patch. Oh, yes, we can. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very nice. Very nice. I got lucky and found that deer already halfway down on its health. I don't normally go after deer simply because... That's another deer. Oh my word. Simply because what you get off them isn't worth the ammunition you spend on them, unless you can get that headshot now. You get an upgraded rifle and get that headshot, you're good to go. Okay, we'll just get that loot. Oh, you know what? I can do something so much better with that number. Yes, yes, I can. I can make an antidote to have on hand. And then it's not wasted. Okay, put you up. Put you in there. Put you back. You go right there. And I will drink you. There's an antidote right there. Now that is something that I have never been able to do, and that's have an antidote in reserve. Normally I'm crafting them because I need them. Let's get everything away. You go in there. I don't have antlers already. I need one more. Yeah, it's about right. That's about right. That's alright. Oh, hey. So if you split it while the box is full, it just tosses it in there. Put you here. Alright, let's get you rendering down. Okay, you're top already. Let's put you in here. We're just going to turn you off right now. Because we want... Is it mass storage? Mass storage is only 500. The workbench is 120 mass. Oh, that's what it was. The recycler that costs 1,000. Okay, so that's what we were working towards. Gotcha. Alright, let's go ahead and turn you on. Overclock you. Alright. Still a lot of work to do. Okay, let's see. You guys out. I can make 2 ceilings now. That's fine. And we'll go ahead and get started on planks. stairs. I'd forget my head if it weren't glued on straight. So, since we've got 2 of these crafting already, we'll start there. Put you there. You're not going to go there. Right there. That's a nice little start. Let's see. Alright, so let's find where we still have to fix. You're good. No, you need a little bit of love. Oh, a lot of it. They didn't damage you. They did get you. They even managed to get the stairs. Got a little bit there. That's good. They got that too. Okay, so I think we're finished. Yes. Okay, so let's get the mass recycler. I need 9, 8, and 6. So I got those wrapped up already, so that's no big deal. We just get these guys and these guys. Just wait for... Wow. It is just amazing how much they jack things up. I think we're pretty much going to burn through everything I harvested today. I think we might be finished now. Nope, nope, forgot this wall was pretty bad. It's a little hard to see it in the dark. Probably should have waited till it was light to do that, but that's no big deal. Alright, so we should have enough for our recycler now. Yes, we do. Alright, let's get that baby going. So what a recycler does is it converts an item into mass, but at a cost of a little bit of power. And each item is worth a different amount of mass. Once we get this puppy put down. Where do I want to put it? You know what, I'm going to put him right in between these two right here. Maybe. No, I'm going to put him right over here for right now. I'm so indecisive, and I know I can move these things around, but... Okay, so, let's take, for instance, these electrical components. I'm sorry, I keep calling them circuit boards, but they're actually electrical components. If I were to take all 106 of these and dump them in the recycler, and I'm not going to do that, you can see on here that it gives you 53 mass at the cost of 106 power. It's up to you what you want to do with that. Typically, I toss my electric components in there because I get to a point where I just don't need them. I've got more of them than I know what to do with. So I think we can put the forms right there. That'll be fine. That will be fine. And, man, I need to make more storage crates. Alright, well, I think we're going to go ahead and leave the episode here. We got the second floor started on our base. We got the mass recycler done. We were very hospitable to our neighbors. All in all, it was a good run. So, if you like the videos and you like to see more of them, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you like the content that I create, or you just think I'm funny and want to make fun of me, hit that subscribe button. If you have any hints, tips, tricks, questions, leave them in the comment field below. I'm RazerEdge, and I'll catch you guys later.